bing, bada boom. Do do do.
I wonder. I want to send you guys something. If I can find it.
You want to
It's
send
called
us something?
Yes, it's called the Gunpowder Road. I'm at war with the High Elves again as the Empire.
What aren't you?
I don't know. They just don't like it when I'm leading the Empire.
That's your guys'. That's the Warhammer Total War, right?
Yeah.
Total War Warhammer 2.
Okay.
Let's see. Data. Where the fuck do I go to replace? Data? Is it data? Campaigns?
Kai, you still have it as borrowed trauma.
No, it switched itself back to Borrow Trauma. Whenever I try to switch it back between like a game and then back to Warhammer, it always acts up.
Oh, fuck it! Back to the game!
All right, try
Back
again.
to-
No.
All right, there it should be fixed now. My like broadcasting software and then the Twitch software, they don't like to mesh together too well for some reason. So I'm always fighting it
Of course you are, because you suck.
because I'm old.
Boomer.
Boomer alert.
We have a boomer. Oh god, I can hear myself.
Here, I complain about my back. Oh, my back. Oh.
You know where, guys? I actually got a working headset, and I got my notes up.
We can talk to you. That's always a good plus. Or you can talk back, I should say.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
We could talk to you just fine when we're playing Piss Off Nightbot.
Oh, after I got my stuff fixed.
That's a fun game you play with the whole family.
Who can get banned by
Oh,
9?
I guess I'll mix this up real quick.
I got mine ready.
You said it was a lovely cum white color?
Yes. Oh god, yes. It was a lovely color.
Oh no! It's all over my hands. It was at the top of the package for some reason.
You know.
Oh my,
Kyle,
that's a potent
Bob,
smell.
Bob, clip that. Clip that. You gotta clip that.
What?
It's all over
Oh,
my
Bob, really
hands.
Ah, context tankle.
Yes. No content. Ooh. Let me give you this. Oh my god, I'm so fancy.
You're so fancy?
I figured out how to do a thing.
All right, gentlemen. Are we ready to commence?
I mean, are we ever ready?
No.
No.
I love I don't have to answer myself. All right.
Oh, I see 8.5.
Here we go. 8 point what?
Episode 8.5.
Well, yeah, because episode 8, you couldn't talk until, like, the end.
Like the end, like half hour.
We just played fuck with Nightbot. Bob got banned. It was a good old time.
Bob got banned multiple times.
I
All
fought the
right,
law.
everybody, and
Law won.
hello, everybody, and welcome to the Art of Lore show. Oh God, bow.
Wow, it should have been already.
This is already going wonderful. I'm your Phaon artist, Kyle. We're here with the Magos Explorator, Alan, and
Greetings.
the Codaseer, Bob. And we have a somewhat special episode. I don't know how special it actually is. Today is the Magos Explorator's birthday.
Hello.
Yay! You party streamers.
Yeah.
No.
So we
Wait,
have
you
his.
talking about
It's his
my
birthday today, and so it just so happens it falls on a Monday, and he's going to talk about his people.
Attempting to.
Attempt to talk about his people. So we're just gonna get right into it, and then as we start today's stream, I have some stuff added in my background here. So first off, before I look at the big titty anime girl, there is here the Hobby Happy Hour stickers. I got some sent to me from Bob and Jono for Christmas, and they sent me like a Christmas card and stuff, and I just want to give them another shout out. They're a Warhammer 40k podcast that does a lot more of the arts, like a lot more of the art lore and everything. Bob's over in the UK and Jono's over in Australia, and to listen to those two bicker is hilarious. I absolutely love it. I highly recommend, listen to wherever you get your favorite podcasts, whatever your podcast service is or whatever. I use Spotify, whatever you want to use, but I definitely recommend looking them up and giving them a follow or download or whatever you do on your service. Now they're going to go right here in my corner because I love them. And then with the whole Dubby thing, Dubby gave us here, we got some samples to try since we got the Dubby affiliate code and everything and sent some stickers. So I decided to just put one of them here. It's not attached though, so it'll probably end up disappearing, but it's there for now. And we have some Dubby to try at some point. I don't know when we want to do this, if it's going to be now or later, but
I mean, I got mine ready.
This is probably a bad idea because it is 8 o'clock at night and I'm drinking an energy drink.
I mean, totally. Who needs sleep?
And I have a cough drop in my mouth. So
Sorry,
that's not going to help with the flavor at all. Good old menthol and Dragonade. So Alan,
Yeah,
I
so
think
this
your taste is going to be the one they're going to probably want to really look for, not mine.
Yeah, and also, just, warning, this is actually the one we're going to try is the Dragonade. And, of course, you can use our code, and you can go on w.com, and you can use the code and get some good old W's for 10% off.
Your whole order.
So, cheers, Kyle.
Cheers. Bob, just imagine you're drinking Dragonade as I stare at your packet that they sent you.
It's actually not that bad. It is like, has like a lemon.
Besides the
It's
menthol taste I'm getting from my cough drop, it's actually not bad.
I like it. It tastes like lemon. It a little bit like
It reminds
a
me
refreshing
of
lemonade.
yeah, it's like a berry lemonade.
I
Not
give it
too
a- I
bad.
give it
I know I'm
give
supposed
it
to
a
say
five.
that, but I really mean it. It's not that bad.
Yeah, this is not just because it's
I
sponsored.
will give it.
actually
I will
enjoy
say
this.
one thing. It does kind of got that chalk. That if you drink pre-workouts and stuff and you got that chalky and you're used to it, it won't bother you. But if you don't really drink a lot of stuff like that and you got that chalky, it does have that. But hey,
I mean,
other than that, I think it's great.
it was only like in the first couple steps, in my opinion. But after that,
Look-
like I say, because as someone who's not really used to it, the chalky taste. After like the first 2 sips, I didn't really get that much anymore.
Well, there you go, man. You have it.
I
So-
actually recommend it. I'm probably gonna drink the rest of this
To
to the
the-
stream.
To the Pharaon portion, I have only 3 figures left, 3 minis left, and the Orc Killzone team is finally finished after being out for I don't know how long, but I was stupid and did the terrain first. They almost have the Orc team done, and then I can focus on all my little Kriegsmen.
And then you got more terrain to paint, Kyle.
I got my whole little army here. Everyone but the Knob. The Knob's the only one not over here. I think.
You like how he just ignored me, Bob?
I'm not. No terrain,
Yes.
okay? We're not going to talk about terrain, okay? No. No. Anywho, on to the Magos' portion. Which I'll say again, happy
So-
birthday, Magos! Yay!
Yeah, thank you. I am 15,025 years old today.
Another
Yay.
another year older, which doesn't matter for you because you're a robot. Or half robot.
Well, also, yeah, I'm not a robot. Okay, robot is
Well,
heresy.
I
I
guess
am
we'll
blessed
find
with
out more
being-
about that today.
Yes, today we were actually talking about the Mechanicum, not the not the.
Why
I
is
mean, the
there so much
Mechanicus.
cum in this episode?
Because
This
you
is-
two are involved.
This is actually no. I'm sorry. This is the Mechanicus. Last episode we talked about the Mechanicum. So this is how the the Mechanicum became the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Oh boy. Oh.
Oh yeah, no, the great old episode we had 1.5, 1.1. Actually, no, this is technically 2.5 episode because last episode it was pretty much we were actually just dying horribly in borrowed trauma in the warp.
Yes.
Episode 8 was the one where you couldn't talk. We had a bunch of issues there.
So many episodes.
And
so
then,
many.
so now episode 8.5 is the real episode. I mean, I'm just gonna tell you what, our viewers are gonna love trying to figure out the actual timeline of our episodes because there's
I'm sorry.
every once in a while it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5.5, 6, 7, 8, 8.5. It's like what the hell's going on?
We never said we were professional streamers.
Like our awesome Krieg episode, that was the first episode. I think that was 6. Ended up becoming 6.5 or something.
We still haven't done Creek, have we?
We did.
Oh, we did?
We did the Creek, yes.
Oh, yeah, we did. We did afterwards, after I had to redo everything because my computer decided to take a shit.
Yeah, that was when your computer died and then had to get fixed.
Yeah.
And now it's hanging on by a thread.
I mean, it is literally right now, it is Frankenstein. We have zip ties holding down some parts of my computer, by the way.
And
Actually,
Gorilla
no.
Tape others.
No, actually, no. Me and Bob actually cut the zip tie to try and fix it, and so we
sorry.
duct taped it now. Yeah, my hard drive is no longer zip tie count; it's duct taped.
Why does that not surprise me?
Oh man, me and Bob have done some horrible things as Machine Spirit. It is still going though. Alright, well, anyways, going back to the Mechanicus. So last we left off was pretty much everyone who knows it, Horus turned traitor. We're not gonna talk about why he turned traitor. All you need to know is
spoilers.
Spoilers. So all you know is Magnus fucked up. That's all you need to know. Magnus made a horrible error.
Magnus did nothing wrong.
It's all Magnus's fault.
No, it's Erebus's, and when we catch that child-touching bastard, we're gonna skin him several times.
No, it was all Magnus. Magnus's fault was everything.
I still
It
blame
was
Logar.
Nope, it's blame Erebus. We can't even blame the daddy of the choir touchers.
It was all Magnus's
But
fault.
the Emperor was also a pretty bad dad.
Nope, nope. Blame is solely on Erebus.
Just wait till
No,
we put you
actually,
in
no.
the box. Just wait.
We're gonna put you in the box, Bob. We're gonna put
I'm
you in the
not
cube.
wrong. I'm not wrong.
No, see, once we put him in the cube, we're just gonna completely blame Sanguinius.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh boy, not the
Why would you do
poster
that?
child.
Don't do that.
Not
Yes,
the
it is
second
supposed to get the
favorite
cube.
son.
So for all those who don't know, if you see a little goal at the top, once we reach 50 followers, we're gonna trap Bob in a cube and we're gonna force him to listen to horrible, completely wrong facts, and he can do nothing but scream in the chat.
All about his favorite faction.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. So all right, back to the mechanics. So we all know the Horus got corrupted by chaos. Blame Magnus, and he started his pretty much his crusade to go and destroy the Emperor. But anyone who knows anything about the solar system also knows that Mars is on the way there. And also, another thing you probably didn't know is that the Fabricator General, if you watched my last episode, you would know this, didn't really like the Emperor because Fabricator General Caldor Hall believed he was a false prophet. Pretty much that he just tricked the Mechanicus, the Mechanicum at the time, into completely, turning over their autonomy to him. Which they weren't entirely wrong about the autonomy part. But he couldn't openly attack the Emperor because he was the Emperor. So he just mainly sat back with the rest of his the Tech Priest Senate and those that didn't agree with the Emperor and just try and scheme and figure out what to do when the time is right. And the time was right when Horus turned chaos. They finally had a way to attack him. But Horus also swayed a lot more of the Tech Priests to his side because he promised them one thing that they always wanted, an STC. Horus actually got an STC from a people called the Erusian Technocracy. He pretty much slaughtered them all and took the STC and was like, hey, Calder Hall, you join my side, I'm going to give you all the tech. And of course, that's a wonderful way to get Tech Priests on your side. Along with that, along with the STC, he also promised to open the Vaults of Forbidden Technologies. So the Vaults of Forbidden Technologies held a lot of tech heresy, and also was rumored was some of the first ever attempts to bound the machine with daemons. If you ever look at something like the Dark Mechanicum stuff, like what was it called, the Plague Crawler,
Defiler,
the Defiler, and all that is pretty much like a machine, like a vehicle with a demon inside of it. So
Hello, Emmy.
it's like I said, rumored that some of those were that were some of the first ones made. Hello, Emily.
It's a lot harder to piss off Nightbot. I fixed him.
You know you're gonna make her sad now.
Do you wish me to try?
No, please don't. Please don't.
I bet I can get him angry again.
Not the machine
Oh, and-
spirit.
One other thing about the SEC too, actually, that Erosion Technologies SEC actually has some tech that was actually on par with Space Marines. Like the Erosion Technocracy actually had power armor that was as powerful as the Space Marines and weapons that were able to kill Primarchs. One of the weapons
You can hit
Horus got hit with one of
Keyword.
them.
and
Horus
that
got hit with that blade. The blade that actually killed, well, technically quote unquote killed Horus and put him in the warp so that Erebus could fuck with his mind. That was actually one of the weapons made by the Erosion Technocracy.
you're thinking of the Interax and wrong faction, friendo capendo.
No, it was it was a weapon that the Erosion Technocracy had it. So it was a weapon made by the Erosion Technocracy.
Oh, here goes the Imperium bickering with each other again.
It was
Sad
stolen
robot
by
noises.
Erebus.
Stolen by Erebus, yes, but it was actually in the
Given
Erosion
to-
Technocracy.
Given to the Erosion Technocracy in an attempt to lead to this scheme.
No, it was a weapon from the Erosion Technocracy. Okay, I'm not wrong with this one. Because they actually had weapons that can kill Primarchs. So of course they're gonna have something like that. See?
Yeah.
See?
No, I'm just not going to argue, friendo.
No, fuck you.
Not tonight on your birthday.
Fuck you.
I'll let you be
Eddie.
right.
Any other day of the week, I would beat you with the book.
You're gonna attempt to beat me with a book, and then I'll
It's a
stick
pretty- it's a big
my
book.
machines on you.
It's a big enough book to hit them too.
The internet
All
never
right.
lies.
So another thing that Horus also promised, along with the STC and the vaults to be open, was he also promised that they would remain autonomous. They would pretty much everything that the Emperor forced on them, all the regulations, would be removed. And with that, Kaldor Hull sided with Horus, thus beginning the Rebel faction. And there was one other faction, and then all those who remained with the Emperor were the Loyalist factions. And it was pretty much set to be a civil war once again on Mars. To begin this, the Rebels actually released a scrap code on the Loyalists. Now, this was actually a very special scrap code. It actually turned their machine spirits against them. So, like all the machine spirits, to help with their computers and all their like little weapons. It just pretty much made they pretty much created Skynet to turn against them. It was not a fun time.
I must say that sounded pretty fun. Like a good old time. Fight
Well,
everything
for
you love and hold
you-
dear. You gotta now. You have to shoot your toaster.
I don't know. Don't remind me, okay?
I laughed. She laughed. The toaster laughed. I shot the toaster.
I got the
toaster.
It's a good time.
That's all I can think of right there.
And there's also one other thing too that was released. The man named Lucius Crom, he released something called the Cabin Machine. So the Cabin Machine was ultimate heresy because it was an AI. Yes, he created Ultra Heresy. It was a tracked machine with void shields and pretty much fuck off machine guns. And he just released it on a forge city and just said, "Hey, go ahead, have fun." It was actually lost when it pretty much went into the reactor and overloaded it, causing a nuclear explosion.
The Age of Strife Part 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Oh yeah. And then also, we can't have a good old civil war if there weren't Titans involved.
Oh God.
The rebel Legio Magna Titan Legion also attacked a forge and destroyed pretty much 90% of the tech in it. And that's actually also what unleashed the Civil War. Well, at least Civil War was pretty much what started. It was, but it was like more like little bit like not as horrible. It was like phase 1 of Civil War. And then also like 90% of the astropaths also died on Mars because the scrap code unleashed neurotoxin poison in their life support in the station above Mars. So they lost almost all contact with the Imperium. So that's also fun. Many facilities were also destroyed. Lots of force cities were destroyed with all their fucking tech by the traitor forces. And also, Caldor Hall decided to make a great old thing and said, "Hey guys, all this happening on Mars is because of the fucking Emperor. He's trying to conquer us." And so many of the it wasn't actually like two sides; it was more or less three, because there was the loyalists, there was the traitors, and there's also a lot of tech priests that just said, "Fuck this, I don't want any part of this," and they were neutral. Caldor Hall started the propaganda that the Emperor was the cause. A lot of those neutrals started siding with him because they actually believed him, and so the rebels had a huge number advantage. So it wasn't looking too good for the loyalists at this point. But what actually helped out the loyalists also, they actually made they just found it, called the New Sphere. So what this did is they actually protected them from the scrap code. Adept Laszlo found it at STC, and what it did was a completely different way of transmitting information. So the scrap code could no longer really affect them. So that was the biggest win. And also, it also protected Magma City, because they're also getting hit with scrap code. Magma City was actually protected by something completely else. Magma City, I'll actually have to talk about something else another time, because this isn't completely straightforward. As this Skids of Mars was going on, a whole nother thing was going on too. Like, holy shit. So there's typically, you know what this is, and you know, Bob, I can't do that properly in an hour and a half.
Okay,
shenanigans.
So, I'm going to give you a little hint. As the Schism of Mars was going on, there was a whole other thing going on, which was pretty much ideological. Like, the Loyalists were fighting the rebels, while also fighting themselves.
Oh, that's helpful.
Yeah, so there was a civil war in a civil war.
In a civil war,
yeah. It was like 4 different layers of confusing. Because, let me just say this, if there was a whole thing of traditional, hey, let's not create any new technology, versus someone who says, hey, this is all fucking bullshit, we need to start creating stuff.
Like now.
Yeah, like now, this shit's going south. So there was a faction in the Loyalists that wanted to go back to inventing new technology and experimenting with current ones to improve it. Versus those who, what we have is perfect, we need to just continue to maintain it.
Well, a good reason to let people know why AI and everything is such heresy is because of the dark age of technology, when we had a really big Skynet and the Men of Iron fought back, and ever since then, that's when they decided AI is horrible, and that's why right now they're fighting about making AI again, when they don't want another age of technology, dark, Men of Iron bullshit again.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know,
they're not trying to be feudal.
Yeah, the War of the Men of Iron, think of Skynet, and then times it by 100,000. Also, I talked about it last episode, so I would recommend watching
more or less like a recap.
Yeah, more so a recap. Robots are trying to kill everybody. Nanobots eating people alive. Yeah, not exactly good at thing. STC saying, fuck you, organic beings, I'm not creating anything from you, die on Cadia. Die on your hellish plane of existence. I'm not teaching you how to get water in a desert, sort of thing. Yeah, not fun times.
And as bad as it was, let me just Emperor bother for a moment. The Emperor led the coalition to stop the Men of Iron, and the war only lasted, depending on your source, between 2 to 3 years. Just to put into perspective, The heresy at this point is lasted 10.
Yeah, so this is technically even worse.
The Men of Iron, Skynet, is at a level of 2 years. 3 years if we're being liberal. That the Emperor went, okay, I'm gonna solve this problem. Boop.
So he took care of the Men of Iron, AI, super Terminators, no problem. But when it came to the heresy, that was a whole nother scale.
You know, I could also technically say the reason why the heresy took on longer was because the Emperor had technically more powerful technology than now. I mean, right now they don't have black hole guns.
Well, yes and no.
Disagree with me. Disagree with me.
I would. Yeah, I will disagree with you. In fact, Vulcan's favorite weapon, one of Vulcan's favorite weapons, was literally an Autonatus that would launch a black singularity into an enemy formation.
But also technically, that in that one, every ship has it, not just a single Primarch.
To be fair, I think everybody just got the better idea of maybe it's not a good idea to throw black holes at everybody.
No, that is tech I need right now.
I think it was
again.
more of a, do we really need to be doing this?
Could you imagine what would happen if Horus came over and then the Emperor said, "Here, black hole," and destroyed his entire fleet? That makes it a lot more simple. That make everything a lot more simple.
What would happen to Terra?
Fuck Terra. We got Mars.
Keep going. How was Mars saved from the Civil War? Keep going. Go on.
Go on.
Go on. What happened?
Keep speaking there, Magos.
Keep going. Where did that mentality get you? Oh yes, an angry white-haired Primarch went, "I'm not dealing with your crap day." Can we see
I will keep going because you want.
No.
I will keep going. Fine, I will keep going because then we can also talk about how he got his ass kicked.
Keep going. Go on.
So
keep going on with your story.
Going back over to the traders were actually also very angry over the new sphere because they no longer say, "Hey, my scrap code isn't working anymore. What the fuck?" So as it was going on, some lady, who's part of the Loyalist faction, we're going to talk about even more in the next episode, declared that we need to start reinventing stuff. And then Caldor Hall, the Fabricator General, said, "Ha! Finally! You're a heretic! I declare war on you!" And then the Civil War went to fucking 10. The
You
Dark
mean crank
Mechanic
that shit up to
missiles.
11.
Oh yeah, it was already probably about 1, 2. This is going on fucking 14. Missiles were fired at all fucking locations. Nukes hit fort cities, destroying everything. Titans unleashed their world-ending fire on hordes of Skitarii, killing millions with their fucking sun guns. Skitarii formations reached millions, unleashing volley fires of goddamn, like I said, almost world-ending plasma. The Dark Mechanicum at this time, we're going to start calling them that. Fuck it. Also released the virus bombs. It is said 14 million died in minutes from it. And to top it off, the Mechanicum Glorium, a battleship, was damaged in orbit, crashed down like a meteor, killing billions. It was the Age of Strife war all over again.
And it was that event that made Terra go, "The fuck happened over there?"
Yeah, civilian and military were dying in the billions every day on this battle.
Oh, that sounds
wonderful.
Oh.
Also, the Chaos Gods were there also. Yay!
Well, with lots of deaths.
More demons.
Yeah,
More demons.
More souls to go into the wall.
So this is what we're going to talk about. The Chaos Gods, Nurgle in particular, took actually over a Titan Legion. The Legio Mortis, the Death Heads, fell to Nurgle and assaulted Magma City, like one of their major fort cities. So the Death Heads were also supported by an Imperator Titan called the Aquilia Ignis, the walking cathedral. Yeah.
Everybody's gangster until the church starts walking.
Yeah, everyone's gangster. And to stop them were Legio Temptus and the Knight Tyrannus. So the Imperator Titan pretty much wiped out majority of the Legio Tempest. Pretty much all that were left were just a couple of fucking knights. And the Tempest were almost destroyed. Pretty much, yeah, they were all destroyed. Like holding Magma City to the last Titan, just in defiance, firing at the Walking Church. And the fourth leader of Magma City, who was that lady we talked about, who said we need to start inventing, finally decided, I will never let the chaos and the traitors hold this city, and overloaded the reactors. Let me just tell you this. You know how the Walking Cathedral, how powerful they are?
I see pictures of how big they are.
Yeah, that reactor going off just destroyed it. There was nothing left. The only thing left was just a Hellstorm. That was the only thing left. It was gone.
So like a super nuke.
Yeah, it was reduced to ash. Reduced to atoms. As I say, it got Thanos snapped.
It gone, Jim.
Yeah, it was gone. And yeah, it was just mega nuke. It was like 14 Tsar bombs going off at once.
There's size comparison for you, Kyle.
Yeah, yeah. We also need to start putting this in general so people can see.
Oh,
yeah.
Well,
yeah. Look it
shit.
over in
Well, shit.
Yeah, that's a Warlord Titan. That's the Walking
Oh my
Cathedral.
god, that thing is massive.
Yeah. For those of you who don't see the picture, go ahead to our Discord and look in general. Codesire Bob pulled out one of his books and decided to set it up for us.
The book was called Google. It's an amazing book. It's very big.
It has everything in it.
The Great Google.
Here's an even better one.
Yeah, Magma City, just gone. But along with it took out that Walking Church. And you see that big, like, that minigun?
Holy
That was the
hell.
only thing left of it.
A Hellstorm... Not Hellstorm,
Hellstorm Cannon. It's actually, no, it's a Hellstorm
Thank
Cannon.
you. Thank you, Magos.
That thing is nuts.
Yeah, and imagine, yeah, that reactors going on were pretty much, Thanos snapped everything but that.
That was the one thing that survived.
Yes. It's actually, I believe it's still a relic right now. A relic?
Yeah, they don't make a lot of those no more. In fact, I believe there's only 3 Forge worlds that are even capable of producing them. Lucius,
That'll make it pretty
Mars, and
I think
the whole
Metallica.
Metallica.
Metallica, because it's literally a goddamn planet of iron. It has enough iron to build that thing. So, Magma City gone. Thanos snapped the Walking Church. And as the war was continuing on, Malcador the Sigillite arrived to support the Loyalists, and with him he brought a fleet with Rogel Dorn and 4 companies and four Space Marine companies and a large
household,
of course, 4 households. Yeah, whatever.
4 households. A household of the Imperial Fists ranged anywhere from 1,500 to about 3,000. So high estimate 4,000 Marines. Low estimate about
40,000.
Is this where Bob gets excited? We're talking about Space Marines entering the battle now?
because Dorn's solution to massive amounts of Titan legions was, fuck it, let me throw a giant void city at it by the name of the Phalanx. Simply waddled into orbit, ignoring everything else that could possibly try to stop it, giggling the whole way and killing it. And just basically wherever there was a Titan Legion deployed, and I don't like that continent, and gone.
I don't like that continent, and gone.
This is also where Alan gets excited. Because Bob is forgetting one little thing. So, yeah, he brought in his company.
Here to stay.
And like I said, a large military force. So as he dropped down, his first thing Dorn did, he took a couple of 4 cities. These 4 cities were the main ones who actually supplied the bulk guns and ammo to the Space Marine armies themselves, and he decided to push out from there. As he did this, a long war followed. As the Dark Mechanicum, Dorn actually underestimated the Dark Mechanicum.
The only time Dorn has done that thing.
Yes, but he still did it. And yeah, he actually.
What about that time when he got bitch slapped by Petravo?
Yeah.
Well, Petravo's the builds better fortresses because he understands the
Well,
concept
why
of
didn't
giving
he
ground.
build the palace?
Because
Yeah.
Emps doesn't like giving ground.
Because M's a
Perturabo-
bad dad! Sorry.
Yeah, he's a bad dad.
To be fair, when you're building a palace, you don't want to exactly give ground in said palace. When you're building a siege line, you want the line to be flexible. If a trench falls, I can just blow up the fucking trench. The enemy no longer possesses the trench.
You know what you can also do? You can also extend the palace to allow yourself to lose ground.
Well, Dorn tried that near the end. He tried
And
that.
then Dorn failed
Perturabo-
because Dorn is not as good as Perturabo.
I just love how Petrabo's like, I made it in. Fuck y'all, I'm out.
No, that's not how that went. It basically Perturabo. Here, I broke the Aegis shield. Hey, I broke the forge walls. Hey, I got us into the palace proper. Horus goes, I'm putting you under the command of Mortalion and the Death Legion, the Death Guard. No, no, I won't do that. I'm leaving now. Goodbye. Gilliman is coming with the Dark Angels, the Space Wolves, and every other ship he's managed to scrape together from the rest of the Imperium, and they're caught between the Rock of Terra and the Anvil of Gilliman. This isn't winning anymore. I'm leaving. Goodbye. And he fucked off.
Still, hey, you know what I say? Still made it in though.
He still made it into. You're absolutely right.
Still
Perturabo
got
had,
in.
given the right time. Well, there's a reason why Perturabo was named the Emperor's Lord of Iron. There was no greater siege master.
But you
That
know,
ever
all
Imperium
Perturabo
siege.
wanted to do, he just wanted to sit in his room and play with Lincoln Locks. That's all he wanted.
To be truthful, the matter is the MacGuffin that was the Storms of Knowledge bullshit also didn't help his self-esteem.
He just wanted to play with He just wanted to play with Build Blocks. That's all
He
wanted.
just simply wanted the build. He simply wished to build. Hence why, when anybody talks about, oh, Loyalist Primarch, or Primarch's returning to the fold, I don't think it's ever going to be any of the four ones. Mortarion, Angron, any of them schmucks. I personally believe it'll be Perturabo before any of the others.
I honestly think Fulgrim is a big one because Trazen currently holds a
Perfect clone.
perfect clone. And I also think there's also a chance of Magnus if he actually reunites with his noble shard.
Yeah, maybe.
Because
Possibly.
it's a good chance. Because right now the only thing is his power. If he reunites with his noble shard, there's a good chance of him returning to the fold.
Oh, and here's a size comparison chart for you lovely listeners at home
Yeah, join our Discord.
who wish to join the Discord, because I am not opposed to sending this, getting a pigeon to send it to you all.
Warhammer 40k carrier pigeon.
What the fuck is an abomination? Is this?
The greatest war machine that Dark Mechanicus created. To the point, there's a reason why they started developing things like DS Irae, or not DS Irae, Oberon.
Again, I'm not really that far into Dark Mechanicum. I'm mostly the Loyalist Mechanicum. That's Mechanicus.
Good. That doesn't mean I don't gotta shoot you with a bolt gun.
Wait until I start talking about Nox Fabrica. You might actually want to shoot me then.
Just if you get anything wrong.
Well, Nox Fabrica is going to be my own Forge World, so technically everything I say is going to be right.
If you get anything wrong.
Well, fuck you.
The space book says that's bad.
The space book says that's bad.
After Dorn landed, a long war followed because again, Dorn underestimated the Dark Mechanicum. He underestimated the robots, the cyborg men. And then there was a bit of a problem. 2 Titan legions were approaching the Imperial Fists, and there wasn't really much he could do because again, they're Titan legions. And there
hadn't been tactics developed for this shit yet.
Yeah, the Imperial Fists were actually forced to retreat because not much you can do when a Titan goes, "Hey, look, Space Marines, stomp!" Or, "Hey, look, there's a tank, fire a sun."
Actually, the first people that developed anti-Titan tactics for Astarte were not my home chapter. Fun fact, Imperial fun fact. was the Blood Angels, whose idea of how to stop a Titan was to literally jump back, assault it, go up, and then come down on its fucking head. It can't squish you if you're on its armor. It can't kill you if you're melting in and shooting its crew.
Which is also why why a lot of times Titan legions don't just go, hey, one gigantic Titan, go have fun. They actually gotta have a force around it to stop stuff like that.
The only problem was, and the Mechanicus learned this, it's hard to stop a Primarch.
I mean, there was a time Angron got stepped on by a Titan. He said, "Fuck this shit," and moved its fucking foot off him.
No, he didn't move its foot. He fucking pushed the Titan over.
Jesus
He might
Christ.
he might be a traitor, but we're gonna give credit where credit is due.
Angron just pushed a Titan over when it stepped on him. Like, he literally just did
Yes.
a full, like, I don't fucking think so, and knocked it the fuck over.
Well,
Yes.
he got stepped on by a Warhound Titan, and he got so fucking
The smaller
pissed.
one.
Oh, okay, the
He
smaller
could-
one. Okay,
Well,
that's
we say
still
smaller.
that is still badass, but it's not like the super big, like
Okay,
the church
Kyle,
walking.
look at the chart, by the way.
The orange one.
Oh, I
The
forgot.
orange
you got
one. That
chart.
is a
You got
Warhound
chart.
Titan.
Holy fucking A.
That's still pretty goddamn large.
And Angron put it on its ass.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
because
it's-
there's Space Marine, there's a Dreadnought, and then there's the okay. Holy fuck! What the fuck's that yellow thing? God damn!
We just talked about that.
Dark Mechanicum shenanigans. The reason
Dark
why
Mechanicum, yeah.
I
Dark
see
Mechanicum
spikes, so I can
shenanigans.
tell chaos.
there's a reason why we came up with things called Ordinati.
God damn, that thing's like all spikes.
It
Hey,
is
man,
nothing but
More
spikes.
spikes equals more danger.
Holy hell!
Would you like me to find a picture in the book for that, so you
Yeah,
may
sure.
see that abomination?
Why, yes, librarian, show me pictures.
I shall fetch a space book.
So as Bob is looking around the library, the Imperial forces, the Imperial fists were actually forced to retreat again because Titans are pretty fucking powerful. So the Imperial forces were actually literally forced to blockade Mars because there was really nothing else they could do. Like, we can't land on here. There are Titans everywhere. We're just gonna make sure nothing can leave.
And the Phalanx can't do it all.
And then, so the Loyalists were also pulled out along with Fist. So Zargius Kane was actually named Fabricator General, in name only. As he was sitting in the Imperial Palace, pouting. Mainly because, and also he grew mad, pretty much due to his inability to do anything. The man literally chopped off his fucking legs and replaced them with tracks.
Yeah, when you're bored, you're
Yes.
bored, man.
Yeah, I'm not kidding. He actually cut off his fucking legs and was like, I'm gonna become a tank. I'm a tank.
I'm gonna become a tank.
And also, his followers started to grow very worrisome because he grew more illogical, and the Mechanicus don't really like illogical. They just pretty much it was a unresolved equation. Like, okay, this is illogical. What the fuck's going on?
It's like, but why?
But why though? But why though?
Yeah, but why?
So, someone actually came up with the idea. Ambassador Vethra, Kane's representative to the Council of Terra, suggested something. Well, we need the Imperium's help. We can't do this alone. We should move to become Adeptus status. And then all the you ever look at Discord and you see all the girl circles pop up at once when people get pissed off? Yeah, that was it. That was every tech priest that was screaming 1010, fucking screeching noises. So people became blue screen like, why? What the fuck is this? Yeah, just a bunch of robotic screeching at once. It was not a very popular move, and she was actually even almost assassinated over it. One person, though, really liked the idea. Zagreus Kane. He approved of it, and it was mainly because of him and a lot of intimidation of, hey, touching. Well, guess what? I'm going to open up your brain and remove your computer because fuck you. Like that, the resolution was passed. And it was put into motion. Also, there's one other thing, too. The Titanica Legion, the Titanica, also said, hey, we're not going to join the war if you don't come status.
Oh,
And
The-
when the Titans say
Titanica.
something, you go with it.
Yeah, you kind of want
Also-
the Titans on your side when they're as big as he is.
Yeah, and also, again, 2 Titan Legions were able to push the Imperial Fists up. Oh, and also, look in general. Oh, of course it's a corn thing. Yeah, that is a picture of the Abominatus.
And now there is a bigger one.
I'm not surprised.
Well, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to create a source where I can just show the viewers on the screen.
Yeah, we're gonna start doing that.
I can do that. I'm gonna have to get that figured out. Oh boy.
Here, I will send you the picture of the biggest Titan ever created. In fact, it is known as the father of all Titans.
I say that thing pretty big. He's pretty big boy.
Oh, it makes this thing look small.
So, as I was saying, the Titanicus threatened to pull the war. And because of this, the Adeptus Mechanicus was made. And again, there's also another side story going on here. I can go into it if you guys want, but it is a pretty long one, mainly involving Emperor shenanigans. I'm also thinking, Kyle, maybe one day we can start doing like surprise streams where I can talk about little mini topics like this, where I can't make a full episode, but I can't put it in an
Well,
actual
if I
episode.
do some like surprise paint chills, you can join in there and do the mini shows.
Yeah, we're gonna start doing that because, like I said, I can't make a full episode out of these.
Yeah, anything
But
that's
it's
small
also-
like that, save them for when I plan to do like little paint and chills.
Yeah, I can start doing that.
I get some music going in, then you hop in, do like a little thing, and then hop out or whatever, or stay in, whatever.
Yeah, well, yeah. So, and as the Adeptus Mechanicus was made, a thing happened. Horus came to Mars. He was going to Terra, and he made a pit stop at Mars. And that's when the Imperial Fifth Fleet went, oh fuck, and pulled back because they didn't realize they couldn't win a space battle with Horus. There weren't enough
And-
ships.
And to be fair, the original plan was if should Terra fall, the Phalanx was to be basically the lifeboat of the Emperor. Because
Yeah.
a giant space station can take a lot of hits before it goes boom.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
got some
that's
pretty
all-
big fuck off ships. I've heard.
Oh, yeah, the Phalanx is like four battleships put together.
Here, let me find a size comparison.
Another one. And another one.
And another one. It's my job.
And so, and then the whole, Battle of Terra went on, blah, blah, blah. The Adeptus Mechanicus didn't really play a big part of that, mainly because most of their forces were already fucking destroyed. The only things that were really powerful were the Titans that were pretty much made there, who was there just to fight the Dark Mechanicum Titans. Because now that the blockade was broken, the Dark Mechanicum joined Horus with a lot of Titan legions, and they were the main ones who actually pierced the walls, because not much could hold up against the sun being fired at it.
To be fair, the walls of Terra held for a very fucking long time.
They did, but also
Fair.
because the loyalist Titans held off the other Titans.
And the walls of Terra are well built.
Still broke though.
Still broke though. It only took 3 Titan legions. Still broke though.
Still broke though. Torture Rebel still won that battle.
Where's a good size comparison?
And then blah 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 blah. Emperor went up. Emperor got killed. Oh no, he became a battery of a lighthouse. And Horus got killed. His soul got Thanos snapped along with the Aquila. And after that, the Dark Mechanicum realized, oh fuck, we need to go. Everyone's very pissed off. So the Dark Mechanicum knew that the Loyals were going to come back to Mars, and shit was going to go south. So they pretty much grabbed as much tech that didn't get destroyed, and they just went like nope into the Eye of Terror. But not all of them. So a good chunk, actually no, not a good chunk, like a little bit of a moderate chunk, were still on Mars, and yeah, they were brutally slaughtered by their brothers. It wasn't much of a battle, it was just a slaughter. This was known as the Great Scourge. The Adeptus Mechanicus return, it was bloody. But although it's really unknown what happened to Mars, it's not very documented. Also, the Adeptus Mechanicus doesn't really the Imperium to know, because fuck you, Bob. Can't know
What was
all our
that?
secrets.
I missed that. What was that?
Oh, I'm saying fuck you. You can't know all our secrets. We're not letting you know what happened on Mars during the.
Well, that's why you don't get access to Vulcan's treasure trove of hugs.
Well, we don't want Vulcan's hugs.
Now you are speaking lies and heresy.
Treasure trove of hugs.
Oh my god! You know what's even kind of funny? I actually just watched a video of the Dorian heresy, and Vulcan turned traitor because nobody wanted to hug him.
Wow.
That is actually fact. In the
Oh,
Dorian
yeah.
heresy. I am not kidding.
That's funny.
There's the number for the size of the phalanx. Enjoy with the information. Just to let you know, the vengeful spirit is 26 kilometers.
And again, join our Discord because Bob posted in
Did
general.
you just say 26 kilometers?
Yes, that's the vengeful spirit.
I only speak freedom units, thank you.
Hang on, let me convert it.
Freedom units.
Let me go find the old Anki
Holy
conversion.
shit, that's their ship?
Yeah.
That's the phalanx.
Holy freak. That's
There you go, Bob.
freaking huge.
Yeah. And above that is the father of all titans.
I saw that.
And yes, that is a sword.
Yeah,
No,
I
that's
saw that sword there. I'm like, oh,
That's actually not a sword.
what? That's not.
That is a gun?
That's a singularity weapon.
Oh god.
Oh, still the Black Hole gun.
Yeah, remember what
Oh
you said?
my
about-
god.
So for a comparison, the vengeful spirit I believe is 26 kilometers. That might be the McCragg's honor, but we'll use it as comparison. It's about 16 miles long, right?
Mhm.
I will just simply send the number, and I'll let you do with it as you wish of how
Okay.
wide diameter.
So the Vengeful
phalanx.
Spirit, by the way, for people who don't know, that was actually Horus's flagship. And then the Phalanx is 1,350 kilometers, or in good old freedom units, 838.8511 miles.
Around.
Around, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the size of some small countries.
It's a battle. It's a space fortress that Dorn said, "Fuck it, this is my new flagship. Suck
yeah,
a dick."
Yeah, I think that's the size of Massachusetts. I literally think that's Massachusetts flying in space.
Here, let me find a chart. I shall find numbers. For no other
Yeah.
reason because I can.
Okay, I'm literally gonna wonder this. Did they literally said, fuck this. Lift up Massachusetts and then say, here you go, this is now a space station full of fucking guns.
That's, gee, man, everything's gotta be huge as shit.
And also, little fun fact, it was I think if I remember correctly, the Phalanx was also almost omnommed by Tyranids.
No, you're thinking McCragg's honor.
It was if I remember correctly, I thought literally it was the Imperial Fist last as like their first company holding that.
No, you're thinking of
Or am I thinking
McCragg.
about McCragg? I'm thinking about McCragg.
McCragg and the loss of the first Tyrannic War. Yes.
Okay, I was wrong with that one.
Knowledge.
Okay, you also gotta admit on my side, the fucking lore. This is so goddamn convoluted sometimes.
It can.
Oh, no, what I was thinking of. I think it was almost taken by Gene Stealers or Chaos.
Nope. You're thinking Be'lakor tried to lead an assault upon to take the Phalanx.
Yeah, okay, yes. I was thinking about Chaos trying to take the Phalanx. And it was literally held by new recruits.
Ask me how that. Nope, it was held by the fifth company. Ask me how that went though.
No, didn't they like vent everything?
Mm-mm.
Okay, what happened?
It got stuck in the warp and it appeared over fucking Cadia during the 13th Black Crusade. And it's the reason why Abaddon had to throw one of 6 priceless spaceports that could just open warp tears to break a planet. Be'lakor fucked up so bad he brought part of Battlefleet Solar right into the middle of the Chaos battle line, and it basically went, "The space book says you're bad."
The space book says you're bad.
And just, but like I said, size comparison. You have the Vengeful Spirit, which is about. You know what? I'm gonna look up the number. Let's just go for now. 26 kilometers. And suddenly, there's an entire space station filled with the Legion of the Damned, Imperial Fists, and they're super pissed and already armed the weapons.
Yeah.
And you're not even facing the right fucking way to avoid this.
So you're gonna say fuck it and toss a Blackstone Fortress into a planet.
He didn't have a choice.
Oh, so back to the Great Scouring.
Yes.
So, since you missed it, Bob, it was actually unknown what happened on Mars during the Great Scouring, mainly because we don't want you to fucking know, you goddamn space Nazis.
Well, we know. It's just that we don't want to fucking give a fuck.
No, you don't know. You don't really know. But it is rumored, though, that some of the traitor tech priests pretty much turned back to loyalists. Because a lot of them were pretty much... Some of them were forced to pick sides, because it was either join me or die. And some of them pretty much were like, hey, I want to just mess with this tech really quick. And you don't care if I do it, so I'm just going to do it right now. But the Dark Mechanicum pretty much fell into the panic and disorder. He just grabbed as many STCs and just retreated to the Eye of Terror.
My apologies. It was 20.
20 kilometers?
20 kilometers was the vengeful spirit.
And Mars was just horribly damaged after, like, it was in shambles. But the Imperium also helped protected it, mainly because they didn't really want their biggest source of construction material to help rebuild Terra also to fall back into darkness. And so and then also the Mars was horribly damaged and didn't have a military left. So their ties were still really strong. Because again, you can't fight a war if you have anybody to build your shit, and a lot of the Imperial, Terra's manufacturing was currently in rubble.
Yeah, it's understatement of the century, but yes.
So ever since the schism, for about 10,000 years, the tech priests of Mars continued to be entrenched in their dogma, and they just fell more and more and more into this computer isn't working. Let me just rub incense and oil on it, and also rebuilding themselves. And now Mars is back to being the #1 producer of war material in the Imperium. Yes, fuck you, Ultramarines.
I'm sorry, what was that? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you over making up 60% of all the remaining loyalist space marines by themselves. I'm sorry.
No, it's also because most of your brothers turned traitor.
What are you smoking, you crack-headed? Wrong fact of the day.
No.
Hit him again.
The reason why you take over 60% is because half of them turned traitor, and the other 40% was destroyed.
What in the
holding
fuck?
off the traitors.
What in the fuck? What in the heck?
Yeah, I know.
Did we put Bob in the box?
Yeah, we put Bob in the box. Bob's in the box now.
I'm not in the box.
You hear something, Kyle? I'm not hearing anything. It's weird. Bob, I think Trazen finally got a hold of Bob.
I swear to God, I'll summon that demon again.
Thank you, Trazen.
Oh God, don't do that. Do not do that.
Oh God, no. I'm not using my scrap code this time. But again,
Still has me chuckling.
10,000 years. The Adeptus Mechanicus dying on the, and they also continue their fucking search for an intact STC, which looks like it's not going to happen anytime soon.
No.
Hey, thank you, Burrito. Happy birthday. Thank you.
Oh, look, a burrito.
That is the Adeptus
Burrito is
Mechanicus.
here.
And there you go. That's the story of the Adeptus Mechanicus. And currently where they are right now. So you guys got any questions?
How you feeling after you're drinking that stuff?
I feel awake.
I was smart and only took the one swig and didn't drink any more of it.
I'm currently at half a glass.
Bring me more. Bring me mine. I would appreciate it.
Also, I got a birthday milkshake.
Hear this, Bob? You hear this? It's your packet of Dubby. Oh God! Dr. Mark! There it is. Right there.
The Dubby sounds nice at work.
There's the Dubby right there. I got your packet.
Oh.
What the hell is that in anime titty?
I
You just
literally
noticed
talked
it?
about that way back in the beginning of the live stream.
Tells you how much Bob was paying. But
You know what
how's
that
y'all
is?
come along?
You want to know what this is? Not only is it an anime waifu with big titties, with the dubby on the titty, it's clickbait.
It's clickbait.
Yep.
Explain yourself.
So as people see the stream, or they look over all the streamers, and they're looking through all the Warhammer guys, and they're like, who do I want to watch? And then they go, oh, anime titty chick. And they click on us. And then they realize how horrible we are, and then they leave. But we got the view.
A bold strategy there, Cotton, my dear chap. Let's see if it plays out for us.
So far, no. It's us. Nobody ever paid attention to us. And
They weren't here until my arm got in the way. They're like, okay, we're leaving.
The power of titty.
Very, very strong.
Hey man, never underestimate it. Oh,
Oh, my dad. Oh, God.
So, Jesus, for next week, what will be the topic this time? Magos?
I haven't really.
He said something earlier in the episode.
Oh yes. I plan on doing Nox Fabrica, but I've still got a lot to write down for that. So I was actually gonna wonder, do you want to take over and talk about Caiaphas Cain?
Ooh, Caiaphas Cain episode. Attempt a close-up?
Could.
I could
But
try.
first,
Oh,
I could try,
you know what I
but
can
I
do?
think that
I can manually control my camera. I figured out how to do it. Just give me a second.
Oh, he's gonna do it. He's gonna attempt a quick up.
A quick close-up. I got configure video. Then I gotta go to this thing. And then I gotta go to this thing. And then...
have to feliciate the camera.
Am I going the right way? I think I am.
No.
Ah!
You're feeling.
So this is what I've worked on so far today.
It's still blurry.
Is it?
There it goes.
I'm gonna say it's gonna
Yeah,
lie.
now I see it.
Well, you got a delay. So this is what I got so far. I still gotta do the coffer. I gotta do some yellow, some red. I gotta do his mask. I gotta get the lenses and do like a little lens glare and stuff and everything. Do some more on the copper and then with all of these guys here, I got my whole bundle of them. I still gotta do all the washing and all the bases. And if you can hear me while I talk with a brush in my mouth, that's awesome. Cause
We can barely hear you.
I was eating my paintbrush and she figured it out. She knew I was eating my paintbrush. So I almost have all the orcs done finally. I'm real excited. Ah! Okay, I dropped one, but that's okay. Oh, and then my squeaky boy. I got my squig. So he's gotta get washed and everything still.
Bob, stop trying to make Nightbot angry.
Nightbot, I made Nightbot a lot more docile. How did these get hooked together? Okay. Okay. Now, the autofocus on this camera sucks, so that's why I have to manually focus everything. I'm just gonna keep this over here. There we go.
There we go. I fixed it. So
Well,
the titties are.
Thank you very much. I'm glad you like my orcs. I wish my Necrons looked as good. I still got
Yes,
the W hanging off.
we
the
need to
corner.
reach 50 followers so we can make Bob go mad in the cube.
Yes. Put Bob in the cube.
Yeah, we gotta put Bob in the cube.
I even got it on top of the follower goal to trap Bob.
You're gonna
And also, it was
confuse people
perfect. It
with
was
that.
perfect right there. Gilliman concern. That is Bob right now, just like concerned.
Oh,
I can't
man.
claim to be that, Bobby G, but I'm definitely concerned.
Although, wouldn't you love to be trapped in the cube and just listen to horrible, horrible facts?
You're literally gonna write the most wrong shit, aren't you?
Yes.
Oh, that is definitely the plan. And we're gonna play it off like an actual show. Like, we're not even gonna joke about it. It's gonna be like an actual show. It's gonna be our Ultramarines episode.
Yes. Yes. There we go. The Ultramarine.
It's gonna be our
episode is gonna
Ultramarines episode. and we are gonna just straight up just do a full-on episode of all wrong stuff about the Ultramarines.
You're
And
gonna
yes,
hurt.
I'm going to talk about.
And
I'm
you
gonna
will
talk
not
to
be
your brain
able.
body pillow.
You can scream all you want in the chat, but you will not be able to talk to us on the podcast, and we are going to ignore your chats.
Yes, we are.
And we are going to have a full-blown Ultramarines episode of all wrong facts, and played off as a real episode.
You're gonna hurt me.
Yes, and also, Kyle, you gotta
You're going
add
to
it.
lose permissions to join the recording chat for that episode.
It's
Kyle,
gonna hurt.
I want to one thing. Can you add it so that on the corner where the chat goes off, can you just keep it up all the time so we can just see so they can just see Bob just screaming?
Well, they'll see it as long as they're in the chat on their device. But they won't see what he did beforehand. So I believe I can.
Yes, I would like to just keep it up so they can just see the Bob screaming like no. No. We don't need to make it the Ultramarine episode. We need to make it Space Marine episode. I'm going to talk about all the Space
just
Marines.
all Space Marines?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I can make it so it just keeps the messages on.
Good.
I can.
And I know Bob's just sitting there going, do not reach 50 followers.
Bob wants to
I'm gonna
reach 50 followers. He just doesn't like what's going to happen if we reach 50 followers.
That's all I'm gonna do the whole thing. I will ruin it. I will simply add orcs.
Just
Look at chat.
I'm
Oh,
looking,
you just
I'm looking at chat.
I'm looking at chat. I don't see it.
The stream chat.
All I see is at Nightbot.
I don't see anything from you, bud.
Wait for it.
We're waiting, Bob.
It's in there.
I don't
see
see
it.
anything. Are you sure you're chatting to the right stream?
I'm. I hope so.
I don't see nothing in chat.
You'll see. It should pop up. It's just a shitload of orcs. And this Nightbot muted me.
might have been-
I don't got anything about orcs or Nightbot muting you.
Yeah.
But we could also put Bob as a Nightbot targeted priority. So if he does talk too much, Nightbot will give him the discipline of, okay, well, 5 minutes, Bob. You can't talk. Now.
Yeah.
Just sit
Yes.
there,
Yeah. No,
just
we
sit there
can't.
and take
we
the Space
can't.
Marines. I'll put Nightbot right on your ass.
Oh, we could do that too. Although, yeah, gotta have a little bit later because the main part of it is just Bob screaming in the chat. But I know, Bob, you also said fair episode where Kyle is in the cube and I'm in the cube.
Yeah, you'll
Nope.
have your tips. So we'll do one for 50, then we'll do one for 75, then we'll do one for 100. I'll be
I have a
100
better
because I
idea.
know we'll never get that high and I'll be safe.
Alan's will make Scrap Code Monday, Where his
Scrap
voice-
Code Monday.
where we just simply auto-tune him to sound like a small child.
Oh, you want to auto-tune him?
Oh, yes.
That would be hilarious.
And we'll have what's known as Blood Raven Monday for you, where you are constantly being forced out and in of the chat. Because the Blood Ravens are constantly stealing you.
Oh, the magpies.
I
Magpie Monday.
gotta go in and out of the chat like during the, like I gotta have like a little timer to like go in and out.
Or something, just a poof, and it cuts out for a second for you. You just get muted automatically for 5 seconds,
That's
5
funny.
minutes.
For those who don't know, this Blood Ravens, they're thieves.
That's funny.
They have a thing of ooh shiny and take stuff. Like to the point of sometimes the other Space Marines do not allow them there on their home worlds because they know their relics are going to get stolen by the Blood Ravens. Am I wrong about that, Bob?
Yes and no. I mean, the
From that-
Lamenters get the same treatment by certain chapters, too.
Watch this, they were just found. They were on the cursed founding.
And to be fair, sometimes other chapters are just dicks.
Also, to be fair, the Blood Ravens are fucking magpie thieves.
You can't prove it, and nobody else can as well.
They were referenced in TT. That's all everyone needs to know.
That's all they need to know.
Well, that's your talk to speech thing, right? On YouTube.
Yeah. Oh god, I love talk to speech. It's so fun.
I've only seen like 3
Text-to-speech.
episodes of it.
We need to watch more, Kyle.
You need to watch more, Kyle.
It is great. I love it. Ah, poor kitten. Oh, my favorite though is Caldor Drago. I love Caldor Drago. Yep, the Ordo Caldor Drago. We have pried the hams. Yeah, I get those hams.
I just remember the very first episode. Was like, we implemented. We have the. We implemented it. We have the text-to-speach thing. You can talk to the Emperor now. And it's like, where are the toasters you promised us? That's all I remember. Like that's.
Oh my god!
And now I picture Alan being that little guy now.
Well, you have the thing now. Why don't you paint me as that?
Well, I got myself a tablet to start drawing like digitally because I tried getting all this commission work done and it doesn't happen. Which I understand people get busy and stuff, but like I literally had someone say, "All right, I'm gonna work on it tomorrow. I will message you as how it goes." And then and then like the next day, I'm like, "Okay, yeah, so, that's awesome, cool, thanks so much." And then like the next day, I just like, "Hey, I'm not trying to bother you enough. I'm just asking, wondering how it goes. You said you're gonna message me about more options or more questions and stuff, and just nothing." And this has been multiple times. Like, I understand people get busy. I understand that. Like, hey, you say you're busy. Just say that. Just say, "Hey, man, I don't know how to do this one," or like, "I'm busy, man. I can't handle this." I'm like, "All right, man, that's fine, not a problem." But when you like say, give you the okay, you're like, "Okay, I'm gonna work on it," and then then you're just gone, and I never hear from you again. It's like, fuck it, I'll do it myself. So I bought one of those digital artist tablets, and I have to figure out how to fucking like set it up and use it and stuff. I tried playing around with it for like a half hour one night, and like I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to figure out like what software I should use to actually use it correctly, and like I go on like I use the Great Google, and I'm like, "Oh, they say this one looks good. They say this one works good," and I just can't get it to work with my tablet right, or like it doesn't just like I found one I like that like actually looks good and draws and stuff, has all these options, but like I don't know how to like change the controls on my tablet to the software because it does this thing where like it lags every time you touch the canvas because it wants to bring up the pop-up tool thing, and I'm like, no, just let me draw. Let me set that to a button somewhere, but I don't know how to change any of the bindings.
Kyle over there just wee.
I need to get like a soundboard and have like a mad Necron noise.
This is what happens when you get the 60-million-year-old. This is what happens when you get the 60-million-year-old Necron. Future current.
God damn kids and their fucking drawing tablets.
Someone buy Kyle a soundboard. Yes.
Now notice how Burrito just did all caps, and Nightbot did not tell her to fuck off. I told you I fixed Nightbot.
Oh, no, there goes Bob.
Damn it.
I heard the keyboard.
I heard the keyboard go. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm going to have to set Nightbot to only target Bob.
And it banned me!
Alan did it.
I did it. I banned you. Ha!
Oh.
You're annoying me. I unbanned you, but now you're in timeout.
Nerds.
You're in 10-minute timeout because
So now we know, like, after what we talked about, what doing a Harlequin model. So after the Harlequin model, the next thing for the show will have to be a soundboard.
Yes, for Kyle.
I have to be in control of the soundboard.
Well, I don't think my computer can handle it.
If I get multiple things for it, I can have like sounds for Alan, sounds for me.
I just want to hear that the robot And Bob's currently making a second account to go back in here just so he can continue his spamming.
Not what I'm doing.
Bob, should I unban you? Make you an untimeout?
No, I'm coming up with 75 different 75 new accounts to put in here so we can put Kyle in the box immediately.
Alan, do y'all usually talk about... we usually talk about 40.
Yeah, it's more 40k than anything else.
Yeah, I don't know anything about fantasy. Me and Kyle tried watching one episode, and we got so fucking confused.
Yeah, we got lost. We didn't know what was going on.
Yeah, something about, just space wizards kidnapping a
some
god.
space wizard guy, and I
became
don't
a
know
god.
what was going on. The world ended, but didn't, and then came back, and then he made heaven, but then it went rotten. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, we just keep. I just somehow 40k is it's apparently easier for us to understand.
I like 40k. I like the sci-fi aspect of 40k. Like, I'm more of a sci-fi guy than I am like an old fantasy. Like, I grew up on D&D. Like, I've been playing D&D since I was 10 and stuff like that. I just got tired of it. And then Warhammer came out. It's like, well, this shit's in the future with fucking Death Terminator robots, zombie things. I'm like, well, fucking sign me up. And then I became a Necron boy.
Because apparently you just have a thing for Terminators.
God, fucking undead zombie Terminator robots. So shoot fucking
Egyptian.
They shoot Egyptian robots that shoot fucking green lasers that melt you into fucking dust. Who says no to that?
I just like the walking. So I just fell in love with the Mechanicus.
And you call fucking Kevin a weeb.
Hey, he has some Gundams. Everyone gangsters till the church starts walking. And Lenin robots. I'm not technically robots. I'm cyborgs. Okay, there's a difference. There's a very, very clear difference between the two.
My yellow's clogged. I need to buy needles. Oh no! One bad thing about the eyedroppers. You're not careful and you don't clean up the tips like I never do because I'm just lazy.
Clean tips.
I don't clean the tip. Ew.
You never clean anything.
Yeah, don't look at my water pot.
Yeah.
I would make Jono
Kyle,
so mad right now if he saw my water pot.
Kyle, show them the water pot.
No, I don't wanna.
Do it.
There's a reason.
Scream in chat. Show the water pot.
Nope. I don't. They didn't hit the goal. Did you really remove Bob so he can scream in the chat?
Yes.
Traitor.
Bob, start screaming up Kyle.
No.
Damn it!
Because that's what the mod wanted.
Okay. That was it. Oh shit, so we were out here for an hour and 20 minutes. Ooh, I went over my usual hour. Aren't you proud of me, Kyle?
Yeah,
No, not
surprise. It's like you're becoming a man.
You're a goddamn space marine. I don't care about your opinion. You're a genetic freak.
Yeah, Stargaze and the Imperium going at it again. Did you literally just call him
A genetic
freak? Do you realize what you is?
Hey, I am a holy machine. Genetic goddamn souls machine.
Listen, you toaster fucker.
Hey, Belisarius Cull, major better.
If you want to be technical, it took him 10,000 years where it took the Emperor 10 minutes. I could make a better toaster if you gave me 10,000 years. Doesn't mean it means I'm a good scientist.
No, but literally. Oh, so you're gonna compare? Also, you're comparing Belisarius Cull to the Emperor.
Not even a little bit.
Well, you literally said it took the Emperor 10 minutes. It took Belisarius Cull 10,000 years. So therefore, you're comparing the two.
Yes, for an obvious comparison of which one is better.
Yeah, and look which one. One's still alive, and the other one's a corpse.
Shots fired.
I do believe it's time for us to go kick the shit out of somebody, robot.
I'm just robot
doesn't
now.
get 2 fucks. Kyle doesn't get 2 fucks. He's just over here enjoying this because he's a goddamn robot. You really want to go? You really want to go?
Hang on 1 second. I'm
I'll
going to try something. Please stand by. You might hear funny noises.
Oh God! No, your demon
Perfect
friend.
concern.
Please.
It's Kyle. That came up perfect. Robot concern.
Oh yep, there it is.
Bob's trying to make his robotics green ways.
Nope, I
preparing
am
the server
messing
mute.
with something right now. Give me 1 moment.
I am preparing the server mute.
Please stand by.
And let it all out. Keep mine.
Oh god, he found an online sound.
Wait,
Check.
he said he found. Oh, is he playing with a soundboard?
I
I
think he
am
found,
playing with a soundboard.
Oh God.
I want to scream.
so is Bob gonna be the one to
Check.
pull the soundboard now?
Check.
Oh god, why am I hearing his
Check.
I hear an echo.
Check. Where is the funny button?
Where's the funny button?
Where the hell can I find that?
Oh,
You guys are gonna hear.
I need brown
here's something.
again. I clipped the backpack at some point.
Kyle, you gonna now?
Nah, I can fix it.
Check.
Why am I hearing yourself? Did you find a voice mod?
You're gonna have to like tie it into your Discord or something because we can still hear
Thank
you as normal, but then
Christ.
we hear that in the background.
I mean, technically, I have a voice mod.
Hang on, I'll see if I can.
You gotta like make it so like that's like your main voice going through.
Where the hell would I do that, bro?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm an old angry robot.
Yeah, you don't really know anything. There we go.
I found the place where no one gives a fuck.
Oh, he found the cave.
Oh my God! Now it's just him playing with the soundboard now.
Yeah, we should just call it, just so Bob can have his fun. Get out of the fucking cave.
I don't know what that one was, but okay.
All right, we're just gonna cancel so Bob can no longer have fun.
Don't do that.
Well, what do I got
Funny,
left?
funny thing.
I gotta do the lenses. I gotta do some red. I gotta do some more. I see I missed some black. Other than that, this orc is almost done. So, alrighty. I want to say thank you everybody for stopping by. For this has been the Art of Lore show. This was our Adeptus Mechanicus episode post heresy and somewhat during heresy. If you have any questions about anything, jump in the Discord and personally DM the Magos Explorator at the Magos Explorator. He'll let you know everything about his people. If you have any ideas of any future episodes, there's a thing in there to send out the fleet. Go in there and say, hey, I want to know about this thing. What happened with this thing that you can tell me things about? And then it'll go on there and we'll make an episode of it. I said something in there about a month ago and I'm still waiting, so it works out great.
Hey, Royal Stag has more presence than you.
I know, Royal Stag's better than I am. I got it.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
second tier. I understand.
Hey, Royal Stag is nice. You currently have me trapped in your goddamn palace telling me, hey, tell me about this lore. Okay?
Trazen lets you out once a week so you can explain shit. All right, be happy. Anyways,
I don't want. Fuck you.
so I am your Pharaoh artist, Kyle. Almost got the orcs here done. I just realized there was one orc hiding, so I actually have one more orc I have to do now. God damn it. Anyways, we have been here with the Magos Explorator, Alan. Here explaining everything about the Adeptus Mechanicus, bring us the lore and everything, and then we'll go to see your Bob, who is our newest member of the show, and he's here to just fuck shit up. and constantly correct the Magos, which is hilarious because
And here I am.
it's nothing better than the Magos and the Imperium and the Astartes just bickering back and forth.
With now becoming 90% of the episodes.
So, alrighty, everybody, that has been the Art of Lore show. I want to say thank you for stopping by. Go ahead and join our Discord. There's also an Instagram, sadly, and we have an affiliate code with Dubby. If you are looking for a new energy drink you want to try, say you're sick of all the big name ones and you want to try out something different, we got Dubby here for you. If you use the code The Art of Lore Show, all one word, you get 10% off your order.
Yeah, it's good. I like I said, we tried it today.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
Did the taste test today, and like I said, if you're used to drinking like the stuff with that chalky taste, it's not bad. It was actually pretty good. It tasted good. I did like the taste.
Only for the first couple tastes. Yeah, we're sponsored.
I sold out for this. Waifu.
Can you hear me?
No.
See, Bob, we still hear your normal voice.
I know, I'm working on it.
Well, maybe you'll get it ready by the next stream.
I'm going to.
It's funny because you hear him trying to make the sound effects through the thing, and it's actually not working. It's just him just sounding really stupid.
It's subconscious, I swear.
He's like, it is me. I am here. It's like, Bob, it's not working. I know.
I don't know how this works, and it's subconscious. There, I turned that off, so it can't do that.
Oh,
holy
and
hell.
For all you YouTube viewers out there, I know there's some of you out there. This Nightbot just reminded me. There's some of you YouTube viewers. We do have a YouTube. We throw all the replays on there. And you YouTube viewers that sit there and view this on YouTube but don't join us live or join our Discord, what's wrong with you? Why do you like YouTube so much?
You know, I'm like, we don't have a lot of YouTube viewers.
I know one, and I've spoken with this man. And I don't understand why he hates Twitch so much. Oh, I just had to bring that up. Anywho, for all you YouTube viewers out there who are going to catch this replay, same thing to all you guys. You know, the Dubby, the Discord, you know, the Instagram. So like all that stuff. Yep. See, look, Burrito knows someone don't like Twitch. But alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for the Art of Lore. I hope you all have a good night, and I hope to see you for the next stream, and possibly a surprise paint and chill or a surprise gaming stream, which we even starting to do here and there. So, until next time, have a good night.
Later, guys.